Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan. Welcome to Beginner Legs and Hips. This workout is designed for someone who hasn't really had too much experience doing any kind of a lower body workout in the past. So if you got tight hips and knees from sitting at the desk all day long in front of your computer or from driving all day long on your commute to work, this workout's perfect for you. All right, let's get started. All right, everybody, let's get started on our side. We're going to bend our legs like this. We're going to go knee apart, feet together, then bring the knees together, feet apart, just like that. Okay, let's go 1, 2, easy way to start, right? 3, 4, it's gonna get a lot tougher, don't worry. 5, 6, 7, 8, you should feel the hips burning just a little bit, not too much. 11, there we go. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and step your top leg over the bottom one while straightening out that bottom one. We're going to do little leg lifts with the bottom leg, okay? So 1, 2, 3, working those inner thighs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we do circles. 1, 2, getting a little tough now, but you guys can do it. There we go, 5, I think, 6. I'm not the best counter, but do what you can. That'd be 11, 12. Now, don't drop it yet. Switch directions. Oh, yep, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's burning a bit now, isn't it? You can do it, you can do it. 11, 12. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and stack that top leg back up here. We're going to do leg lifts with the top leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm feeling it a little bit now. 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. 10, 11, and 12. Now we're going to bring the legs a little bit further back this way. I like this angle a bit better because now we're going to do circles with the top leg. So 1, this is going to hurt a lot more. So get ready. 2, 3. It might start kicking in soon. 4, 5. There you go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now switch directions. There we go. 1. I know it hurts already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. There we go. That's one side. Guess what? We have 2 sides. So we're going to switch over, do that left side now. Okay, start with legs bent. So remember, knee up, feet together, then reverse it. Knee together, feet up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might notice one side's harder than the other. Totally normal. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, straighten that bottom leg. Step that top leg over. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not so bad, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, circle times. Oh, 1. This is harder than it looks. 3. But you're probably feeling that right now too, so don't worry. We'll get through it together. 6, I think. 7. Close enough, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. All right, straighten both legs. Let's do leg lifts. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, most people don't think about these smaller muscles in the legs. They think about the glutes. They think about the hamstrings. Think about the quads, but not the muscles on the side and the inside. These are all really important to do. I think that's 6 right there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Feeling that? All right, here we go. Bring the legs out here. This is where it's going to hurt even more. 1, left side's my weaker side. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost there, 11. Here's the tricky part. 12, switch directions. There we go. 1, 2, get all those muscles working. 3, 4, I know it burns. 5, 6, this never gets easier, trust me. 8, it still burns every time I do it too, but it's a great way to get all those hips, all those glutes just firing and working. There we go. And 12. All right. Take a break there. We're going to come up onto our hands and knees now. All right. One thing I want you to think about, even though we're working out the legs right here, think about where the weight of your body is in your hands. We don't want it on the wrists like that. You want to scoot forward just a little bit. Feel your shoulders shifting forward and kind of push into the knuckles, like right here, just a little bit. That was going to keep the weight out of your wrists. So you got wrist problems, it's going to help a lot, okay? We're going to start with these little side bent raises right here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get it cooking. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Unfortunately, we're not done yet. We're going to kick that leg out, keep the leg straight. We're going to externally rotate your legs so the foot is pointing out to the side like this. And we're going to do these guys right here. Look at that. 1, there we go. 2, 3. So if you start dropping your foot too much like that, you need to back off just a little bit. So I'd rather you do it more like this, okay, as opposed to going like that. So keep the foot the same height as your hips, okay? You got it? Let's keep going. That's kind of at 6 right there, okay? 7, 8, 9, there we go. 10, 11, 12. Whew. Tough, isn't it? All right, let's flip over. Do the other side now. So again, make sure you're not putting your weight too much in your wrists, okay? Try to keep it in your knuckles. All right, so 1, bent leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Bring it back here, straighten that leg. Remember, keep that foot the same height as your hips. So here we go. 1, 2. And again, if you can only go to here, that's fine. 3. We don't want to go here, remember. Keep the foot the same height as those hips. 6, 7. Getting hot in here, isn't it? 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. All right. That's a great way to get the hips going, right? Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. Okay, we're coming up now. We're going to do a wide-legged squat. A typical squat is feet hip width apart. This time we're going to be doing it a little wider, so like this, okay? You want to make sure your legs are also a bit externally rotated so the feet are in line with the knees. We don't want to go like this and have the knees cave in, okay? So feet kind of like this. Now, when you come down, we're basically going to have the weight in the back of your feet, so you're kind of sticking your butt out just a little bit. 2 things. You don't want the knees coming in like this. You want to try to have the knees pushing out, and you also want to make sure that your back isn't coming down like that, okay? We want to keep the back as straight as you can. Notice how there's no angle change on my upper body. It's all coming from the hips, like this, okay? So let's start with 1 set of 12. So 1, 2, again, weight in the back of the feet, not forward like that, okay? 3, 4. Good. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to hold it now, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come up, shake it out a little bit. There you go. A little bit of a burn right there, right? Okay, we're going to do one more set. I'm going to turn this way so you can see it from a different angle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, wait. The back of the feet, okay? That's 5, right? Yeah, I can count almost. 6. There we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold it, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there. 2, 1. Okay, shake it out a little bit right there. Feeling that burn, right? Okay. We're going to do lunge holds next, okay? So we're going to do is right leg forward like this. Left leg back here. You're going to bend that left knee so you're kind of like that. Make sure you want to get your right thigh as close to parallel with the ground. So now if you have a short stance like this and you come down like this, knee goes past the foot. We don't really want that. It's going to hurt the knee. So you want to take a somewhat bigger stance. If you're having issues with this, hold on to something, maybe a chair, maybe a desk, or anything you can do in your house, okay? So bend that back knee, and we're going to hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling that? I've been filming exercise videos all day, so I'm already feeling it too. So it's all right. We want to have that burning. We want that shaking. It's what challenges, what makes us better, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay? One more time, each side. Right leg forward, like this. Bend those knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay. Last time doing a lunge hold, all right? Almost there. Here we go. Left leg forward. Bend those knees. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now we're going to do something called chair pose in yoga, okay? So it's like a more traditional squat. Feet will be at least hip width apart. If you need it wider because you can't hold it, it's okay. If you want it closer, that's fine. But what we want is this time make sure the feet are pointing straight ahead. We don't want them angled out like this. We don't want them angled in because then when you come down, your knees are kind of bent and out of alignment. See that? Okay? So feet hip width apart, feet straight ahead. Come down to here. And again, it's not a big squat like this. Just think about your butt sticking out a little bit like this. If you want more, arms up to get a shoulder stretch like this, okay? We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Weight in the back of the feet, okay? Almost feel like your toes can rise up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold it. There we go. A little extra time right there. Had to explain a few things, you know. One more time. Shake it out a little bit first, and then down we go. Again, weight right here, back of the feet. Super important. Not forward like this, back like that, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. That's it standing, okay? Let's take a seat and continue on. We're going to go into something called a bridge, all right? So what you want to do for the average person, you have your feet, your legs bent and your feet on the ground. You want to be able to graze your fingertips with the back of your feet, okay? And what you're going to do is I have to put my elbows into the floor like this. Kind of push your arms into the floor a bit and then raise your hips up like this, okay? So if this is difficult enough for you right now, this is a great place to be. Just stay here. If you want a little bit more, you can push your feet into the ground and you can pull your feet towards you, but don't actually have to move. So if you're pushing and pulling, you're going to feel the hamstrings, you're going to feel the glutes, everything kind of activate. And just hold it up as best you can. If you start burning, it's great. If you want even more, you can always keep pushing up like this. Otherwise, find where you have your comfort level and push just a little bit past that, and you're going to see a lot of results happening, okay? So let's hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, shaking a little bit, 6, 5, 4, 3, what was that again? 2, that's right, you got this, 2, and 1, relax. Okay, not so bad, right? Maybe just kind of Go side to side here a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of a break. We're going to do it again, and we have the option of making it a little bit more difficult this time. What I want to do is we're going to lift up again. If you'd like more, we can start doing a little marching here, kind of like this, okay? If this is too difficult, you can always go back to just holding the bridge. Otherwise, let's keep going. If it's too hard, you can just build up to it. Do this video a couple more times, you know? There you go. And notice I'm not literally letting my butt drop like this. We don't want that. We want to keep it up here. So keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop it down. Side to side again. There we go, almost there. We're going to do one more set, okay? We're going to do it for 20 seconds this time. Whether you're holding it or marching, it's up to you. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift up, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I'm pretty sure 20 is the last number. And there we go. Let's just come down. All right, great. Let's go ahead and let's sit up a little bit. We're going to do something called boat pose now. So I'm going to give you a few different options for boat. The basic one looks kind of like this. We're just kind of sitting back a little bit, lifting the feet off the ground, hands on the floor if you like, and just make sure you're not kind of rounding your back. Try to get your chest a little bit more forward like this, okay? If you'd like more, we can take the hands off the ground, or we can take the legs up like this, or we can do both, okay? Just make sure whatever you do, you're not rounding that back. You're just pushing forward like that, okay? Look, I'm already shaking. Isn't it great? Let's hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come forward. Give yourself a little bit of a rest. We have 2 more of those, okay? And let's come back up when you're ready, or maybe right now. Let's hold it. Maybe here or here. It's up to you, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Probably feeling your abs a little bit, but really right here, the hip flexors is what we're working on, which really is one of the most difficult muscles to work out. They're really hard, and you feel a lot more because they're typically tight from sitting all day long. Okay, one more time. Let's go. Tell you what, let's do it for 20 seconds this time. Let's see if I can do it because I'm already shaking from this. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Lift up. What was I again? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Pretty good, right? Okay, there we go. Let's stretch out, shall we? We're going to go into low lunge. All right, so what you're going to do is have your left leg forward, right leg back, right knee on the ground, and you're going to feel your hips kind of getting heavier, okay? And you're going to shift forward, and you're going to hopefully feel a stretch in your right hip flexor right here, what we were just working out on with boat, okay? Hands can be on hips, hands can be on thighs. It's really up to you. And once wherever you're at, I want you to push your right shin toward the ground and flex your right glute, okay? We're going to activate the opposite muscle, the antagonist muscle, so we can stretch out a hip flexor like that. Get a good stretch here. Maybe take a few breaths. Take a deep inhale. We're going to exhale back into a stretch called half monkey in yoga. So we're going to shift our weight back like this, straightening this left leg out, and we're going to get this foot up like this. So the toes are pointing up more towards the ceiling. Hands can be on the floor, or if you need to get like a couple yoga blocks, or you can get just something to kind of prop yourself up. But whatever you're at is fine. And what you want to do is try to make sure this right knee is sort of underneath the hip right here. We're going to take a deep inhale. We're going to exhale and just kind of feel that stretch happening right now, okay? It's probably pretty intense if you've never done this before, but it's a great one. And if you want a little bit more, try to flex this foot. Don't want it like that. We want to flex that foot as best we can, okay? Just like that. Hold that for a little bit. You're doing great. And once you hold that, we're going to just come out of it any way you can. And we're going to switch over to the other side. So we're going to have the left knee on the ground, right leg forward. Again, feel those hips sinking forward. Just kind of sink into it a little bit like this. Pushing that left shin toward the ground, flexing that left glute, and just feeling that hip flexor engage. Not engage, actually stretch. Feel that left hip flexor stretch out. Okay? Hold that for a little bit, and we're just going to go ahead and take a deep inhale. We're going to exhale back into that half monkey again. And again, if your hands don't reach the floor, just any object. You can grab a chair to hold on to or something like that. Anything you can do to make yourself feel stable, because we want to focus more on the stretch that's happening, okay? So keeping this right leg straight, we're going to try to keep this right foot to flex up towards the sky, toes pointing up, and we're just feeling a good stretch here in that right hamstring, okay? A few more breaths. There you go. Good. And we'll come over here. We're going to do something called butterfly pose now. We're just going to take the bottoms of the feet together like this. Knees out like that. Take a deep inhale. Try to keep the back straight. And you're going to exhale. And you're going to feel a stretch in the outside of the hips right here. If you want a little bit more, you can take the elbows and just kind of push them into your legs like that, okay? And just hold that for a little bit and just breathe. Okay, one last thing now. So for this exercise, I like to take a yoga block, but you can use almost anything in your house. You can use like a rolled up towel. You could use a book. You know, just anything that you can basically hold in between your thighs is going to work great for this, okay? So what we're going to do first, I'll show you this way. What you want to do is lie down, bend your knees, put the block in between your thighs. And what we're going to work on is doing this 2 movements of internal rotation of the thighs and also squeezing the block together, okay? So show it to you from this angle. So it kind of looks like I'm doing something with my feet here. I'm not really, though, because what's causing my feet to come apart are my thighs rotating in like this. That makes sense? So we're doing that internal rotation again, and we're also squeezing that block, and your legs should start shaking pretty soon after that. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab that block, whatever you used. Relax for a moment. Again, do that hip stuff here. Giving it some movement it might need. I'm going to do it one more time. Take whatever you're using. Place it in between your legs. And internally rotate your thighs. Squeeze that block. And 10, 9, 8. If you're shaking a lot, don't worry. It gets easier over time, okay? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's push this to the side. Maybe again one more time, a little bit like this. You may even bring your legs up. What you can do, maybe just flex the feet, make some circles. You know, whatever movement your body might need to get that blood that's pulled in the legs pumping back down through your system. There you go. Okay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that workout. I recommend doing this at least twice a week, maybe 3 times if you can fit it in. And once it starts getting easy, we'll have more videos up here pretty soon. That's going to make it much more difficult for you, okay? And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Maybe click the like button too. And leave a comment for any questions or requests you might have, okay? See you all next time.